As I previously reported in Prison Planet of the Apes, SSRI and other psychological control drugs are used to control animals in zoos, but zookeepers don't want to talk about it. They're ashamed to talk about using drugs to control animal behavior. But psychologists brazenly and shamelessly use these same drugs to control humans. And even if you're not directly taking behavior control medications, they're being so widely prescribed that they're finding their way into the water. And water treatment for public water doesn't remove the drugs. But it's not just the zoo animals who are canaries in a coal mine. Fish and other aquatic animals are warning us about other pharmaceutical dangers in what we eat and drink. In a study published about 2 weeks ago, bass and suckerfish in 3 major Pennsylvania rivers were found to have testicular oocytes. In other words, the male fish had eggs in their testicles. At many test sites, it was 100% of the male fish with eggs in their testicles. These hermaphrodite fish are called intersex organisms. Even the Washington Post is reporting it now, so you can believe it. At first, she was surprised. Then she was disturbed. Now she's a little alarmed. Each time a different batch of male fish with eggs in their testes showed up in the Chesapeake Bay watershed, Vicki Blazer's eyebrows arch a bit higher. Well, what's the cause? Their hormones, in other words, their endocrine system, has been disrupted by chemicals in the water. It's far more widespread than they expected. It's not just Pennsylvania. Studies have shown this happening in the Chesapeake Bay region, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia, the Columbia, Colorado, and Mississippi rivers, and it's far more severe than they expected. And the severity was correlated with being found downstream from pollution sources. What are the pollution sources? Well, with the mutant bass, Blazer said, we keep seeing a correlation with the percent of agriculture in the watershed where we conduct a study. That's right, the chemicals came from agricultural runoff, from chemical fertilizers and manure, and get this, waste from human sewage. Think about that. Fish reproductive systems are being destroyed. Fish gender are being changed by chemicals, and those chemicals are coming from our food supply. They're chemicals that are being sprayed on our crops. They're chemicals that are being fed to the animals that we then eat. And they're chemicals that are found in our excrement that we've ingested. And the chemicals will have the same effect on us. The drop in Western fertility rates is not just a function of people making economic decisions about family size. These animals are warning us about our future.
You've experienced and heard about the benefits of super male vitality. Now, the new formula has arrived. Introducing the new Super Female Vitality. I have specifically designed this formula to help the body naturally regulate itself without the use of artificial hormones. Key ingredients chosen from the highest quality sources. Secure your Super Female Vitality today from our limited stock at InfoWarsLife.com.